This is Peter Lau. Today is Saturday, December 27th. Today is Friday, December 27th. I'm at 4519 West 138th Street, Hawthorne, California. I'll be entering through the plumbing vent on the roof. So this is the left side of the home. And across the street from here is 4520. There's my ladder over there. And I'm utilizing the largest plumbing vent on the roof, which is about 3 inches in diameter. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, or as far as I could get, as that provides the clearest video. So we're just going through down the vent right here. And here's where I'm going to pause the video, and we will transition to as far as I could get from here. We're about 91 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 6 feet. Currently what you're seeing on the screen is the public sewer system, or in other words, that's what the city will take responsibility for. 6 inches in diameter. It's currently got a lot of water flowing through it because for every other house that's on the sewer system, they all have their private lines that all their water and waste goes out to and then connects with this larger city line. So currently the camera is resting on the saddle, which is the curvature of the pipe coming from the private sewer line of the property being inspected. Again, that's 4519. So basically, in terms of responsibility, it's at this point where everything that's being inspected now, in case there's any issues, let's say you needed to do maintenance or even fix a damaged pipe, it would be on the homeowner. So that's why I scope out to the city. So what I am looking out for, I'm looking out for any kind of offsets, root intrusion, cracks, anything else that may cause complications to the sewer line, I'll be looking out for. So currently working our way back from clay piping. So that's very typical to see. Most cities will use clay for their sewer line material. And the distance indicator is noted on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So as I'm pulling back, once again I am working my way back from the city sewer, so that number will actually be decreasing. And making our way back from a drop. And over here, we're noting some debris buildup. Typically that's caused by root intrusion. Debris does not naturally form like that in most cases. But I have a better example of root intrusion for you as the video progresses, so hang tight for that. So here you can actually see that there's similar formation, but there's actually, looks like there's a little root growing from the top portion of that joint. So typically within clay, I'm looking out for this kind of formation because this indicates that there's some roots growing into the line. So it doesn't necessarily have to come from a big tree. Almost any vegetation with roots always has a possibility of growing into the sewer line. And since at about 56 feet, we're currently at the front lawn right now. The sewer line runs at a depth of 2 feet, so even grass is a possibility for roots to grow into the line. So the important thing to note, root intrusion is not causing any blockages at the present time of inspection. However, I am on the roof, so there's a lot of glare. If I go home and review this footage and deem that there's something that needs to be done about this amount of root intrusion, I'll go ahead and recommend that the line be hydrojetted. So this is a good example of an offset. With about 48 feet remaining. Seeing some more roots growing in. So going back to the hydrojet comment, I will actually recommend that the line gets hydrojetted, which is a pressure washing of the line. So it's similar to a snake, but a snake is not as thorough when it clears out debris and roots in the line. Hydrojet uses high pressure water to clear out the line and almost any and all debris and roots that have grown in there. And here we're seeing more debris buildup and more root intrusion within the line. And just seeing another offset, and we are transitioning materials, so we're underneath the house now, the front portion of it. This is called ABS, and ABS is great to see, especially in a home that was built in 1955. This indicates that they've done some work to the sewer system. They've updated some of the piping, and I say some because the line that I'm going through does not cover every single plumbing fixture underneath the house. So ABS typically seen in homes built after the 1970s and even in homes built 2019 and beyond. And we're seeing some pooling of water here because there is a sump pump, meaning that this house is slightly below grade, and the sump pump is used to basically push out any water that's kind of standing there because it's at a negative slope. I did just pause the video to pull out the camera to clear up the screen. So now I'm working my way back up the plumbing vent. So you saw this as I was working my way down. So this has already been covered in the beginning portion of the video. And also something to note, we are actually in cast iron, so this plumbing vent is made out of cast iron, meaning this is the material that you would expect to see for a house of this age. But since it only covers the plumbing vent, it actually doesn't really have much to do with the plumbing underneath the house. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.